everyone, welcome back to the channel. A couple days ago we mowed the hay, and actually I thought I was going to be able to rake and bale yesterday, but the hay actually was not dry enough, so I ended up having to wait another day. So today though, it is good to go. I am out right now trying to get it raked up. I've gotten over half of it raked, part of it actually baled because I wanted to work on the baler and try to get that, because there was a section of the field that I mowed real early the day before, and I actually was able to get it, so it was actually in good shape. But the rest of the field was actually still kind of wet. So anyways, we're out here raking it up now. So follow along with us. Today we're raking hay, and we're hopefully going to get this raked up here in the next hour, hour and a half or so. And then we can start baling and try to get all this hay put up before it gets dark or before the dew sets on it this evening. I think that we should be able to do that because, like I say, I should be able to get this field done in the next hour and a half. And right now it is 12:30, so I should be able to start baling hay probably by around 2 o'clock anyway. So that should give me the rest of the day there to be able to get it baled up and be able to move it down to the barn and stuff. So anyways, follow along with us and see how it goes. So with this wheel rake, as you can see, you start down a windrow. You have to make 2 passes in order to make 1 windrow. So you go down and then come back the other direction in order to make 1 row. You can move at a pretty good speed using this type of a rake. I run 2nd gear in high range, which is about 7 miles an hour. The only problem though, again, you have to do it twice. You have to make 2 passes in order to make 1 windrow. As you can see, you got to watch out because you've got to get all the way over to the edge of your windrow or you'll leave little sections. And that comes from partially inexperience on my end of it, because this is only the 2nd or 3rd time I've actually done this. So I tend to miss a little bit here and there, but you learn as you go, you get better with time, and hopefully the equipment and stuff gets better too. I'd love to have a V-rake to be able to do this so I can make 1 pass and make a windrow that way. It would probably more than double the speed of being able to rake the hay. we got finished up with all of our raking. As I started baling the hay though, I was running like third gear in low range, and that seemed to be working really well. I thought, well, I'm gonna knock it up a gear, so I went up to fourth, and everything was running fine that way. Every once in a while, it would look like that the pickup would start to fill up or getting close to being, taken in too much, but it didn't, and it continued just putting the hay right on down it. I went to first gear in high range and started baling, and the same thing, like it just never would get past the point though of having too much hay in it. This accumulator actually worked really well. The only problem that I had is every once in a while, as you can see as this bale comes over right here, that bale would hang up and take it a second for it to come out, and it would break up the group of four. And you can't really see it on this video because of the drone footage, but this is actually on a hill, and the farther you go over to the sides, the more slope or more degree of slope it has on it. Once the accumulator actually started getting broke in and kind of getting slick on the deck, all the bales worked just fine. I think this bale here comes out, and I think it comes out good. Yeah, a little bit off, but the only one that tends to hang up is actually the one right there on the mechanism that activates the gate. So I don't know if that's something that there's just not quite the clearance that it needs. That's really the only problem I had with it, and the slope actually didn't really seem to make any difference whether it was on the sides or whatever. So this thing worked out really good for us. And the bales are actually in just a little bit of a banana shape, making it difficult for them to fit underneath the gate. And the only reason I can figure that, I must have the angles a little bit off on the accumulator to the baler, and it's bending those bales as they're coming out and starting to go up the chute. So I want to make some adjustments on it for the fall cut, so that hopefully I can eliminate this and all the groups will come out in perfect fours, and I won't have to worry about going back and straightening some of them up by hand or anything. Everything will be done by machine. If you notice some of the streaks of grass that was left there, I actually had one of the knife sections break on my sickle bar mower, and it took me a couple of rows to realize why that my mower was clogging up on me. And it was because that had broke, and it wasn't cutting the grass down through there, and I was picking up, or the mower was getting clogged up. So then I realized that I'd broken a tooth. I had to run down and change out one of the teeth and then get that going again. So there was a couple sections there where I missed a little patch of grass down through there. As you can see right here, man, this hill is really steep sideways right here. You can see the tractor like having to kind of turn up the hill a little bit to kind of keep it going in the windrow. But it didn't really seem to affect the accumulator at all. It still functions through here perfectly fine, and I was surprised that it would work this well on such a slanted or sloped area. Thanks for following along with us today and checking out the video. If you know anybody that's into the hay making or into tractors or farming, appreciate you share this video with them. If you enjoyed the video yourself, make sure to click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.